cannot just tell you to do 1 million things in 1 year. No, there are specific things he needs you to do. So it's less for you to sit there and learn from God, hear what it is from God. Now, God does not bless aimlessness like you're fighting every. No, God blesses focus. That's why Proverbs 19:2 says, desire without knowledge is not good, and whoever makes haste with his feet misses the way. You can desire good things and still miss the focus. Haste without that focus will cost a lot of people, because you're wasting time on things that you're not even supposed to be doing. You're not going to be fruitful. You won't bear fruit with haste. You won't bear fruit with beating the air. Precision comes from submission. Every miracle that Jesus did, everything Jesus did, it came from intimacy with the Father. That's why Jesus was saying, he can only do what he hears the Father do. Did you see that? Jesus was precise. Jesus did not just run off on his own. No, he was so careful to do only what he sees the Father do. Why? Because he knows that when he's doing something on his own, he might miss the mark. So he had to do only what he saw the Father doing. So you need to do only what God has asked you to do. You don't need to be doing what everybody is doing. You don't need to be beating the air. Jesus did not beat the air. Jesus is our role model. Okay? That's why demons responded. Storms calmed, because he was dealing with precision. It was what the Father did that he did. Okay? So in this year, wait before you war. Wait before you move. Some battles require discernment before action. Know exactly what it is. Know exactly the demon you're dealing with, so you can fight it with precision. So it's important in this year. Listen before you speak. That is why James was telling us, let every man be slow to speak, but quick to listen. Be slow to speak, quick to listen. It's important you listen first before you speak, before you act. Because even in the fasting, you need to hear from God first. You need to know what you're fasting for before you start the fasting. So you're fasting with precision. So basically, this is the core of the message. God is saying to us this year, 2026, don't get exhausted, because getting exhausted could be due to beating the air, trying to do a lot of things, and then missing out on the particular thing God is calling you to do. So there's a grace for the particular thing God has called you to do. You need to lean into the grace. Once you start doing something else that God is not calling you to do, you will lose the grace. We don't want to lose the grace this year, do we? No. So we need to fight with precision. So now, this is what God is saying to us. Do not beat the air in 2026. Run with precision. The precision can only be gotten in my presence. That is what God is saying to us. I hope this blessed you. Till next time, remember you can book your one-on-one purpose clarification call with me, where we sit down and get clarification from God concerning your life. Remember to like the video if it blessed you.